How's everybody doing? Peace and blessings to you. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you know me, hello. Hello, how are you doing today? If you don't know me, my name is Jessika Black. I'm a motivational speaker and a life coach. I've been doing this work on the ground for over 20 years. My focus is leadership, development, and personal development. Welcome to the Level Up Show. As a result of the work that I've done on the ground over the last 20 years, people have been able to find clarity in their thoughts. They've been able to meet, reach, and exceed their goals in many cases. Also, folks have been able to stand in their power and step in their power. This is the Level Up Show. The Level Up Show is a place where we are breaking down barriers. We are eliminating limited thoughts and limited beliefs. So welcome, 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 and thank you for joining me. Again, if this is your first time here, make sure that you drop where you're from in the comments so that we can greet you properly. Today's topic is full circle. Full circle, aligning your mission and your vision, which is very important. Over the past few weeks, we have spent time talking about our purpose and the importance of us being able to find our purpose. So now we're going to talk about the importance of having mission and having vision and bringing this thing around full circle. Before we get started, I would like to introduce a few village laws. Please respect everyone's opinion. Challenge the idea and not the person. Remember that everybody is not in the same position as you are. People are in different phases in different areas of life. Also, make sure that you engage. Talk to me in the comments because I talk back. If you comment and I don't see it right away and it comes later, I'll make sure that I stay on a few minutes later on Facebook and I'll answer questions as well. Make sure you have questions. So be thinking about what it is that I'm saying to you. That'll be important. So again, welcome, and thank you, everyone. So our last week we talked. I want to do kind of a brief recap because I think that's important for folks that may be new. Last week we talked about the importance in finding your purpose and how you use your passion in order to find your purpose, right? Because we have to know who we are in order to understand where it is that we're gonna go. So when we thought about purpose, we used an analogy and we said that purpose is kind of like the vehicle. It's kind of like how we gonna get there. So that was our purpose. And then we talked about mission. Mission is about where we're going and why are we even going there, right? We have to figure out where we're going and why we're going. And then we talked about vision. And vision was the strategy, the longer term strategy as to how we are going to get there. So today we're going to be talking about mission and vision. So when you hear the word mission, what does that mean to you? Hi, Bianca. Hi, Peacefully Harmony. Hey, Nikki. What does that mean to you when you hear the word mission? Hi, Just Caller, Nina. When you hear the word mission, what does it mean to you? Just put something in the comments. Okay. Your mission is really, really important. Your mission is it's an important goal or purpose that is accompanied by a strong calling. So we talked about your calling. Your mission is what holds your purpose. So you can know, like I explained last week, you can know, hey, you know what, my purpose is that I like helping people. But how am I going to do that? There's so many different ways to help people, right? So you can help people and be a doctor. You can help people and be in technology. You can help people and do community service. So you have to understand your mission. You have to understand how you are going to use this thing in order to get there, right? So finding your mission is going to be important in order for you to carry out that purpose. Let me see some hearts if you feel what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm dropping down, let me see some hearts. All right. We're on board. Okay. So this week, we're going to try to focus on writing a mission statement. A mission statement should include who you are. It should include your core values. It should include your purpose and where you want to go. Okay? All of these things I will post throughout the week, all of the tips and tools. Now, mission. So let's talk about how I found my mission. Last week, I talked about how I found my purpose, how I understood my calling. Finding your mission is very important. My mission was that I wanted to help people. So I found myself working for $2.15 an hour at Perkins. I was a waitress. And I love being a waitress. I love being able to talk to people. I love being able to serve and help other people. But I didn't understand my mission. My mission was way bigger than I even understood. So when I started to do the work of self-study and say, okay, I like helping people, but $2.15 an hour is not going to be enough money for me to be able to make it. Drop some hearts if you understand what I'm saying. Let me see some ones in the comments. If you feel what I'm saying, thank you. Yes. Yes. So I had to do that deeper self-work and say, okay, I know I want to help people, but how do I want to help people? Why do I want to help people? Who do I want to help in order to land at my mission? So once I started moving towards the direction of landing towards my mission, then I understood that it's way bigger than anything that I could imagine. So this is a time right now in COVID-19 for us all to revisit these things. Revisit your purpose. Revisit your mission. Make sure you're still in alignment and make sure that you're on track. Your mission will help you, again, carry out your purpose. It'll bring greater clarity to your goals. It also holds you accountable to your decisions and your actions. Somebody hashtag level up. That was just a whole word. I'll say it one more time. Your mission holds you accountable for your decisions and your actions. You have to have an accountability measure because you'll get knocked off. See, what happens is all of these things are actually tied to belief, what you believe in. So there's a level of unbelieving that people do, and there's a level that believing people do. When you don't believe in yourself, here's what happens. Your mind starts to wander. You start to worry. You start to get distracted, off track, which then leads to desperation. And when you get to desperation, that leads to destruction. But see, today we're not trying to self-destruct. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to level up. So if we're leveling up, then we have to have a mindset of belief. We have to understand that who we are, which is why we visited our purpose. Now we're talking about our mission, how we're going to get there, like where we're going, and how we're going to get there. We're going to put purpose and mission together. Because when you have a mindset of believing in you, of believing in yourself, what happens is everything becomes a victory. Everything becomes a victory for you. You don't take no losses. You look at things and they look like this. Oh, that lesson is just a blessing. I learned something new. I'm going to pick my bags up and keep it moving. You don't accept no losses. Everything is a win. So I'm challenging you today to believe in yourself and to know that everything is a win. It doesn't matter what your situation looks like right now. Remember, it's about the power of your mind. You have to encourage yourself. You have to move forward. That is your job. How do you move forward? Revisit your purpose. Revisit your mission. To see who you were 10 years from now is not who you are today. You know, who you were 5 years from now is not who you are today. Who you were last year is not who you are today. Last year, I'm not who I thought I was last year. Last year, I didn't imagine myself sitting in front of technology, spreading my message further than the people that's around the table on the ground. I didn't imagine that. That was last year's Jessica. This year's Jessica in 2020 is going to get everything that is hers. If it belongs to me, I'm going to go get it, and I'm encouraging you to do the same. So revisit these processes and understand that it's important for you to know where your mission is coming from. Let me see some hearts if you can relate. As a matter of fact, hashtag I can relate. Put that in the comments. All right. So we all should really define our own life mission. Hi, Just Caller. How you doing? We all should really define our own life mission. We really should. And we should actually have two missions in life. So I've been posting all week telling us about how we have been uniquely and divinely, intentionally, and purposefully created, right? That means that we have this idea that we talked about last week of a purpose in life. So one of those should be to serve. You should be here. You're here to serve in some area. I don't know what area that is. That was for you to figure out last week. If you're just joining and you weren't a part of the group last week, feel free to go back and look at the video from last week, and we broke down purpose and the importance of knowing your purpose. Okay? So you should be serving. All of us should have a mission to serve something. Again, technology, medical field, community service, accountant. Accountants help people with finances, right? Nurses help people get better. Community service fight and advocate for people on the ground who may not have a voice for themselves until they do, right? So all these different areas are areas of service. The second one your second mission statement should really be about this idea of your connection to the Creator. So if you were with us last week, you did the work on your purpose. You did that. You handled that. So you understand what your connection is to creation. You understand what your purpose is, right? So now when you're designing your mission should come from that. That's why there was a message that came out to you that said prayer. Prayer is a time where you have a conversation. You have not because you ask not. And then there was something that came out that said meditation, right? Meditation is a time for you to listen, to get those answers. In that meditation, you'll get those answers to your mission. I'm also going to give you some practical steps, but I don't want you to not look at yourself as a divine being, because as soon as you move away from your divinity, then you're not moving in the right track. Okay? So you got to be aligned with your Creator. Again, not getting into religious conversations, but whatever that is for you, you got to get in harmony. You got to get aligned. You want to make sure that your purpose, mission, and vision are all aligned in creation. One of the problems that we have in this world today is that everybody has their own agenda. Nobody's tapping in. Nobody's connecting with their higher power to understand what their mission is. So everybody has their own individual agenda. And as you can see, look around. All kind of things are not really going that well. So make sure you take that time out to study yourself and spend that time within yourself so that you can get those answers that you need. Drop a heart if you feel me. Oh, on Instagram, they're saying I'm going in and out. Yeah, I don't know. It's not showing me in and out. But if you're on Instagram and you're not able to join into the live, come over to Facebook. We're in the group Level Up with Jessika Black. Also, send me an inbox if you're a DM if you're not on Facebook, and I can try to see that you get today's message. All right, tips for writing your personal mission statement. Number one, you got to look at your accomplishments. Look at the things that you've already accomplished, whatever that may be. For me, like one of the things I've already been able to accomplish is that I've been able to bring light to the world. I've been able to motivate other people. I've been able to support other people. I've been able to develop and help other people. Those are accomplishments. So look at your accomplishments. Go back to your list of core values is number 2. Go back to your list of core values. What is it that you really care about? What is it that you stand on? I care about integrity. I care about love. I care about people. I care about respect. I care about being authentic. I care about being real. So what is it that you care about? Those are your core values. And then look at your contributions. What contributions have you made to your family? What contributions have you made to your community? What contributions have you made to humanity, to the world? And what do you consider to be your life's work? That is informed through your purpose again. And then you will be able to synthesize those things and come out with your mission statement. Once you have your mission statement, now it's time to strategize on your vision. Your vision, you should always write your vision down and make it plain. So a man thinketh. You are what you think. So you have to be able to see your future. Does that make sense? Let me see some hearts if you're feeling me on that. Let me see some hearts if you feeling that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Y'all rocking with me. All right. So your vision, you want to write it down and you want to make it plain. When you put things in writing, it is like 10 times more powerful. You're transmitting an energy. So it just went from being inside of your spirit, being inside of your heart, into your mind, and articulated out into the universe, verbally and written out. That makes it powerful. You have to be able to close your eyes. You have to be able to dream big. Don't play small. When you play small, you play yourself. All those people who may be in the back telling you what you can't do, you have to have enough belief. Goes back to our conversation on belief. Enough belief in you that you can do anything that you put your mind to. You can't allow other people's perceptions of you dictate and control your life. You can't allow other people's perceptions of themselves be imposed on you, and you start to live your life through somebody else's lens. You have to be true to you. So dream big. Imagine big. Don't shortchange yourself. It's kind of like, don't count yourself out before you even get to the plate. Because I'm telling you, if you enter the conversation with yourself and you don't believe, it's not going to happen. But if you believe in yourself, if you know that you can do anything that you put your mind to, you will achieve it. You will achieve it. That's not saying that everything is going to be completely easy, but you got to remember the conversations about our wins. We just don't take no L's, right? So make this your motto. Hashtag no L's. I always win. I'm a winner. I always win. I'm taking my lesson as a blessing and I'm keeping it moving and I'm going to pay it forward. So when I see the next person in the same situation who is going through whatever it is that I just went through, that I learned from, I'm going to make sure I pay it forward and say, let me tell you what I learned. This may be for you. It may not be for you. So also, you have to pay it forward. Your vision is your strategy. Your vision is your strategy. It's the how. It's the bigger future. So we're getting in this car. We're riding in this car and we know that we're going to the gas station. Quality over quantity. I don't want to go to the little Arco gas station. They don't have the best gas. Take me to the Shell gas station, the whatever you consider to be the better gas station. Dream big, go there, forget it. I don't want to go to a gas station at all. I want to go where they pump the fuel. I want to go where they're making the oil. Take me there. Dream that big. Don't limit your dreams. Don't limit your thoughts. Don't limit your desires. Dream big. So first, tip number 1, you create it in your mind. Once you create something in your mind, it's already created in your reality. It's just up to you to take the steps to go get it, which means that you have to be aligned with what you created in your mind. You have to bring energy to it, because we all know where energy goes is where energy grows. I'm going to say that one more time. Where energy goes is where energy grows. Now, this is important, especially for some of us that's talking about changing our environment. It doesn't matter what environment that you're in right now today. Put your mindset into the environment that you want to be. Start to surround yourself around the people, things, and places that you want to be. Create that for yourself in your mind, and it will come. It will come. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago, about how I used to get dressed. I used to get dressed up in heels, in suits, because I wanted to have what I thought at the time was a successful job. Well, I ended up finding that successful job. So you all have to do the same thing. Okay, then it becomes your reality. Now visualization is important, because see, once you start to visualize something and you start to create it in your mind, the visualization process is what manifests things into your reality. And that's why you have to know your creator, and you have to know the creator in you. That's a spiritual thing. So literally, you think it, you see it, you feel it. Don't just, I want this thing over here. Feel it. Don't come from a mindset of just wanting objectivity. Come from a mindset of abundance. Don't limit yourself. And then number 3 was write things down. So, does anybody have any questions, any comments, anything? Hey, 954 Fat Boy, how you doing? I'm glad you can make it. And Facebook, just to give you an update, they are forcing us to use the producer. Without the producer, we cannot come on live. So it really impairs my ability to be able to see your comments, to be able to see your questions. But again, afterwards, after this session is over, I will log back in for sure, and I will answer questions and I will respond to comments. On Instagram, I can see y'all's. I know earlier they were saying that there was a problem with Instagram, but I can still see people coming in. So, right. The biggest challenge is going to be breaking down your mindset. Exactly. Exactly. So you got to change your mindset, and it's going to take practice. So here's one challenge that you can have for yourself. For every negative thought that you have, reverse it. You got to play a new record in your mind. So people have different ways of doing that. Some, like for me, sometimes if I think something negative, I'll poke myself right here in my hand. Like, reverse it. To me, it's like reverse that. Like rewind and let's change it over. So you have to be able to reverse those thoughts, and you have to be and it takes practice. It takes practice. That's how you get rid of some of those. That's a start to get rid of some of those limiting beliefs, is that you start to reverse negative mindsets. Also, remember, your affirmations are going to be important. Set your day with intention. When you wake up in the morning, expect to have a good day. Expect for it to be great. Expect for things to go well. That is also transmitting out of power, right? Don't sweat the small stuff. Like when little things happen, don't allow somebody else's behavior to control your entire life. Don't allow somebody else feeling a type of way, feeling sad, angry, upset, mad. Don't carry other people's back. You got your own. It doesn't mean that you can't empathize with people. It doesn't mean that you can't have empathy. You can have empathy, but you just don't take it on and receive it to be your own. So that you don't want to do that. And that's a start. I mean, maybe we'll do a deeper video about breaking down limits and stopping limited beliefs. But that's a great start. And again, for those of you who are just coming in, my name is Jessika Black. I'm a motivational speaker and a life coach. I have been on the ground doing this work for over 20 years. As a result, I've been able to help people find clarity in their thoughts and their goals. I've been able to help people meet, reach, and exceed their goals, step in their power, and stand in it. Welcome to the Level Up Show, where we are challenging negative thoughts, limiting beliefs. Currently, we are talking about our mission. We already talked about our purpose, and we're talking about our vision. So the tips and tools that I just gave everyone, I will be putting those tips and tools out on Facebook and and Instagram. And I'm gonna ask y'all. I want to know. I want to see your mission statement. I want to see it. In a mission statement, it doesn't have to be a lot of words. Again, make sure you connect spiritually. I'll share my mission statement with you all. My mission statement, let me find it. But I'll share mine with you all so you can get an idea of how simple it can be. And I'll make sure that I share out like some other people's mission statements as well. So mine is to be a servant leader that lives life with no regrets or limitations, who is known for inspiring others to unlock their potential, unleash their power in order to transform their lives and live life abundantly on their terms. That's my mission statement. And so I'm going to be looking for your mission statements. You guys will see a post come out on Friday. I'm going to be asking you what's your mission statement. I'm going to be looking to see who is engaging and interactive on Facebook. This is a private interactive group, so I'm expecting for you to respond. On Instagram, I'm also expecting for you to respond. So, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for taking the time out to come on and join the show. I know that we have made some wonderful changes. I'm still very excited about these changes. If you know people that could benefit on Instagram or Facebook, if you know people that could benefit from these conversations, you have a responsibility to share. Like the pages, share, and invite your friends. Share the wealth. We want a world where everybody is trying to do better for themselves. And one way that we do that is when we find things that are inspiring or motivating to us, we share those with other people. Thank you very much for your time. And I'm going to leave you with this question. Who are you and where are you going? How much work are you willing to do on yourself to get to where you're supposed to be? Who are you? Where are you going? How much work are you really willing to do to get yourself in a position where you need to be? I'm going to get mine, and I would love to see you get yours. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.